Hey, just here to update you that it's been 3 whole weeks since my last retie, and I've not washed my hair since then. And I wanted to show you how I'm going to prep my hair before my next retie. I'm pretty sure at this time, those of you who already know may be tired of hearing me say this, but I'm not going to stop saying it because it's annoying. Dandruff! Anyway, I really don't see the problem with not washing my hair. I really don't see any problem with it. Um, I figured if the time comes for me to finally wash my hair, which I've been given 3 weeks, so I wash my hair every 3 weeks. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get all the dandruff out. So this is my first time washing my hair since I got my retie. It's been 3 weeks now, and I'm going to show you how my loctician showed me to wash my hair. Yeah, so that's some flakes coming out of my hair. Yeah, so lots of them. I think my resolution is not very clear for you guys to see, but I think you can see some of the flakes here right now. So I decided to first just brush through my hair with my fingers, trying to pick out the dandruff because, like I said before, they form flakes, they form sheets on my scalp, and the flakes come off when you rub them. So at the back, there's not much dandruff like the front, really. So it's mostly the front that gives me a lot of trouble. So I'm going to assemble my stuff for you to see. I'm going to use these rubber bands to hold my hair. I'm going to use these clips as well to get them out of place. At first, I wanted to just clip without banding, but I realized the banding was quite useful. So I clipped the front off first, then I started banding the back. For the back, I don't remember the number that I banded into, but I know I put them in small pieces. So just anything that's considerable enough to allow you to wash without necessarily compromising with the strands itself and having to tamper with the locking process and unraveling too. I have my tea tree oil shampoo. This shampoo was meant for my loose hair back in the day, and I have this spray bottle that contains water. So I'm first wetting the hair. So I'm not going to wash my hair directly underwater. So I'm wetting the hair first. Now I'm applying the shampoo to the hair. By doing so, I soften the dandruff well enough before I add the shampoo. So I just scrub the scalp and not the hair itself. Remember, I'm trying to get my hair to lock. It's quite short and it's been unraveling a lot. So to avoid the unraveling and allow the lock to progress faster, I really don't need to tamper with the strands of hair. So I'm scrubbing the scalp itself, trying to get out the dandruff. I realized my fingers were not good enough, so I added my tail comb. So the tail comb was able to really go in there and give my scalp a good scrub. So I did that for the back and then came to do the front as well. For the front too, I banded into about 6 or 7 parts, I don't remember, and then I used the same method I used at the back. The In hindsight, the banding with these rubber bands was a very bad idea. I know that with loose natural, you shouldn't be using these bands to hold loose natural hair because it can lead to breakages in your hair. I tried to get them out after I finished washing or scrubbing my scalp so that I could rinse the whole hair. Unfortunately, it was quite difficult for me. I got so frustrated. The bands just kept they wrapped around my hair and were so tight. I had to tear them out. As you can see here, it was so stressful. Please don't do it. I'm still looking for other ways of banding my hair. I don't know what to use for now that I can find in Ghana here. So in the meantime, maybe I'm going to use threading or something to band my hair when I'm washing. So yeah, here I am. I'm done washing or scrubbing my scalp. I'm done scrubbing my scalp, so I'm just applying water to the entire head. My hair was really, really dirty. As you can see from the water that is draining out of my hair, it was crazy. I was quite surprised. I understand because when you're walking in town, you gather dust and all of that, so I get why it's that dirty. Now, even though I had been cleaning my scalp um with the green tea, I don't really wash or clean the strands of hair. I don't clean my locks itself. So I get why it may have gathered a lot of dust and it's showing here. So I used the tail comb to give him a more thorough scrub while adding the water so the flakes will come out better. Well, it's not as effective as actually going in with my fingers, but that's the best I can do. Yeah, so here we are, freshly washed locks. There's been a lot of unraveling, as you can see. The flakes of dandruff are in the hair. They didn't come out really, so they're stuck in there, and I'm just a bit concerned that if I'm not able to get all these flakes out, are they going to be embedded in my locks when they finally mature? I don't think I want to be seeing white flakes in my locks, so I really don't know how I'm going to go about it. I know some of my subscribers commented on how to get them out. I'm going to try some of those options later when the hair is finally locked. But in the meantime, while waiting for it to lock, how the hell do I get them out? That's my frustration, really. So yeah, I see that lots of them, especially from the roots, they are very unraveled. I don't think this is new growth. This is definitely unraveled hair. This has just been 3 weeks since my retie. So I try to see if some of the flakes will come out on these sides, and it looks like the dandruff really came out because I don't really see them here. Yeah, they look quite clean. My scalp looks quite clean, which I'm grateful for. But on this side, you still see some flakes here. Here they are. In the hair, I really didn't know how to get them out. I tried to scrap the scalp more to see if more flakes are going to come out. But in the back, it didn't show really. It was mostly at the front that I saw most of the flakiness. And as you can see, most of the back has unraveled as usual. My hair texture is quite confusing to me. Every part of my hair tends to have a different type of hair texture. So at the back here, the ones down below there are all unraveled. They unravel first every time I manipulate my hair. The texture there is quite different. They are coily and smooth at the same time. So yeah, I figured out that I need to do another wash with the water because I really didn't like the flakes in my hair, and I think there was some residue of shampoo in my hair as well. So this is me after my second wash. I tried to really go in with the water, and even though most of the hair is unraveling from the roots, the tips are still kind of twisted up, so they're not really all unraveled that I need to do all over again. And also, I'm going to get my retie on the same day. I did a retie the next day. Yeah, So yeah, that's some flake over there that won't come out. So stubborn. So I just picked them out myself. Yeah, so I went for the retie the next day. By the time the next day came, I saw that most of it had unraveled. So yeah, here's me picking out the flakes out of my hair. I noticed one thing with the tea tree shampoo on my locks. They made the hair feel very contracted, like it really coiled up, and it became quite dry and brittle. I wouldn't say even brittle because my hair was still okay. It wasn't breaking, but it felt thin. Yeah, it felt thin, and it didn't. I feel like the hair lost its bouncy nature, like I used to have before. So I'm beginning to think maybe that tea tree shampoo may not be the best for my hair texture in this log journey. So I definitely have to give that out to somebody. Yeah, but yeah, this is the length of my hair. It's quite unraveled from the roots, like I said earlier, and my hair shrinks a lot. So I'm not even bothered about the shrinkage. I know I shrink. My hair shrinks more than 70% of the hair shrinks. Like what you're seeing right now, say it's 7 inches, it's gonna shrink down to about 3 inches. That's okay. So this is it all dried up now. As I was saying earlier, my hair feels thin. After I dried up, it just felt thin. I wasn't sure if there's this oil I had that I wanted to add. I did add it, and I thought it would bring the bounciness back, but it just made it even more thinner or more contracted. So I guess I'm learning. So here's the oil. It's not meant for locks. It's meant for wigs, but I really loved how smooth it felt, and I thought it would feel good in my hair. So I did apply it to my hair, and at this point when I did, it was still looking good. Okay, but after some hours, I realized the hair started shrinking and looking quite thin. When I wash my hair, it doesn't feel like that, especially my loose natural. It doesn't feel like that, but this one did feel like that. And I wasn't sure if it was a shampoo that was giving that effect because it was too drying, or was this oil that was causing the problem, or further worsening the effects of the shampoo on my hair. I wasn't too sure, but I'm definitely not using these two things anymore. This tea tree shampoo and this oil, never again. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you following me on my log journey. Thank you so much for all the comments, all the useful tips you guys have been giving me. I appreciate them a lot. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do, and turn on post notifications. When I make a post, you're going to see. I post every Sunday at 5 p.m. GMT. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video.